Hello, I'm Sara from Motolegends, and today I'm going to talk you through a brand new ladies suit from Richa. It's a laminate suit. It's called the Richa Infinity 2 Pro and the trousers are the Colorado 2 Pro. So let's have a look at it. Here at Motolegends, we are always looking for the best ladies gear. I have a bit of a personal crusade to make sure that our selection is the cream of the cream in terms of both technical and casual ladies wear. So we see all the brands, we get presented with lots of new gear, and we cherry pick the stuff that we know is going to work, both in terms of its fit on ladies, but also in terms of its performance on the bike. Now, the industry doesn't really serve lady bikers all that well. I think it's always been a little bit of an afterthought to produce a ladies range. It's the men's item. Maybe we'll add a bit of Velcro at the waist and then we'll put a pink flower on it, or perhaps a butterfly in a nice lilac, and that'll make the ladies think it's specially for them. There are a couple of ladies specific brands, but they don't actually do very technical all-weather gear. There are some brands doing some ladies casual gear. But in terms of a technical touring and commuting suit, historically you're probably looking at something like the very dependable Halvarsson's Veen suit, their laminated Walkiria suit. The trousers were good, the jacket didn't really fit shapes very well. Or you ended up with a very expensive 3-layer Gore-Tex laminate suit from someone like Rucker or from Klim. But I think there's a new kid on the block, and that has changed the landscape a little bit in terms of a ladies commuting suit. So this is the suit. It comes from Richa. It's the Infinity 2 Pro jacket and the matching, although not in name, but matching Colorado 2 Pro pant. And I'm quite excited about this suit. Those of you who have ridden with me will know that I have never been known to wear any suit like this. I will normally wear either leathers or jeans. I don't really like these suits. I find them uncomfortable, unflattering, and it's not a biking style I've really ever adopted. But I have to say, because it's a 2-layer laminate, it's very comfortable to wear. The styling of it, I think, is quite subtle. They've managed not to put pink stripes on it, but actually the fit is quite feminine, quite nicely shaped. And I think it will fit most shapes. It's not going to have horribly long arms on people. I think if you're a shorter framed person, it will still work. So it's a 2-layer laminated suit. That means that the waterproofing layer is bonded to the outer layer, and that will give you the best levels of waterproofing. The outer will never wet out. Water will just fall off the outside. So it will be very dry if you're in any levels of rain. So 4, 5, 6 hours of rain, the outer still won't wet out. Now, historically, laminated suits have just been very expensive and very uncomfortable. I think I did actually buy a suit 8 or 9 years ago, top of the range suit. I wore it twice, I sold it on eBay. I just could not get comfortable in it on the bike. And comfort is very important when you're riding. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel. It's about not feeling that you can't turn your neck, not feeling that you can't move. You must be comfortable on the bike in order to ride safely. So if something feels like a suit of armour and you can't move in it, it's not going to be that safe on the bike. So I think this is an amazing new suit. I think it's got a great size offering. It's really comfortable, and the most amazing thing about it is it's £500 for the top and the bottom, and that really is a fantastic price. Let's look at all the details on it just to see how it all pans out. So here is the suit. 2-layer laminate. Now, just very briefly, a laminated waterproof membrane. The waterproof membrane is stuck to the outer. A drop liner membrane, the membrane hangs in between the outer and the lining. This is a 2-layer laminate. It is more waterproof in extremes of rain than a drop liner, but importantly, it will also vent better than a drop liner jacket. And that's because in a drop liner jacket, when you have a vent, you're just venting through to a membrane. In this, you are venting through to you. So a laminate suit is more likely to be an all year round suit, both getting you through the winter and the rain and getting you through the warmer weather because of the venting. So the suit, I think, is very nicely shaped for ladies. It's got good Velcro adjusters at the waist. It's got some extra room on the hips, whether you need it generally or whether you just need it when you sit down to make sure that the jacket doesn't push up. It's got adjusters also on the upper and the lower arm. It does have a detachable thermal inside, full length sleeves on the liner. It's not a very technical thermal liner. I'd say you might well take that out, wear merino or even a heated jacket, which would be more effective. In terms of the venting, you've got 2 big vents down the front and then these vents on the arms. So this zip that fastens at the wrist can also be undone the other way. And that's actually a very effective vent. If you can imagine you're sitting on the bike riding, it's a very good way to get air up your arms and into your body. There's also a large exhaust vent on the back. All the zips are YKK waterproof zips. It has a neoprene collar and also a nice feature here. Again, for the summer, you can clip that back so you can get a bit of air in at the neck without the collar hitting you on the side of the neck the whole time. The pants are pretty much spec'd in the same way as the jacket. So you've got a highly abrasion resistant outer. You've got vents here on the thighs. The armour in the jacket is D3O throughout. You've got shoulders and elbows and a back protector in the jacket, and then in the trousers you've got knees. There are pockets for hips. For some reason the hips are not included, but I think you would be advised to pay an extra £20 and have some hip armour. So the trousers have also got an anti-slide patch on them. They've got some accordion stretch across the back. They are not very high-waisted. They sit nicely on the hips, but I think ladies will probably find there's a bit of a gap at the back. But if you're wearing the trousers attached to the jacket, I don't think that is a problem. So there is a short attachment zip between the two, not a full length one. It's about this long. It's got some elastic on it, so it'll be comfortable whatever height you are. I think that is about it. Colour choices, there are none. It's this colour. So just black. There's no hints of any lilac or pink anywhere. The reflectors I think are really good and actually shaped quite nicely. They give it nice shape, but they're very effective. And I think that is pretty much the whole of the spec. So really comfortable jacket, very technically good jacket. What I think is its real USP is that it is priced at £270 for the jacket, £230 for the pants, so the whole suit for £500, although I do think you should add £20 worth of hip armour. In terms of sizing, goes from small to 6XL. I reckon that's pretty much 6 to 8 up to size 22 to 24 in UK sizing. So a really good breadth of sizes. And in terms of the pants, that's the same, small to 6XL, and they come in a regular leg and a short leg. So I think the only people this isn't going to fit really is anybody who's over 5'10". So I'm sorry they don't do a long leg, but otherwise I think they've done a really great job of fitting a wide tranche of different shaped ladies. So that's the suit. Very excited about it. I think it's really is a very comfortable, very capable suit, and I'm looking forward to getting people into it because I think they'll really enjoy riding in it. To see more ladies wear, visit the website motolegends.com. To learn more about that particular suit and maybe buy that suit, then you can click on one of the links that's either up here or down there, depending on what kind of device you are on. We try and make buying as simple, straightforward and risk-free as we can. There is no delivery charge in the UK on anything you buy. There's free returns and you have 12 months to decide whether you want to return something. We have a great price promise. We think it's better than John Lewis's. If you find a UK website selling something cheaper than we are, then we will beat that price by 10%. If it's a European site, then we will match it, including any shipping. If you'd like to sign up to email bulletins, then you can do so. There's an email sign up link at the top of every page of the website. If you'd like to subscribe to videos on YouTube, then there's a button below this. And this year, that's 2020, we are giving away a Mutt McQueen tribute bike to a subscriber on YouTube, so make sure you're in that draw. Finally, I'd like to make a small plug for our fabulous shop in Guildford. It's a small footprint, but we have £2 million of stock in the warehouse backing it up, and that makes us the second largest shop in the country. We have the highest Trustpilot rating in the business. If you come and see us, we'll serve you an Italian coffee or a Yorkshire pot of tea, and hopefully one of Sean's mum's shortbread biscuits in the shape of a motorbike. So what we're famous for here, though, is our service and our personal fitting. And we work particularly hard on making sure that we have a great range of ladies' gear. So this is Sara. I'm hoping you'll come and see us soon, and we can help keep you safe, comfortable and glamorous on the motorbike.